Alright, my name is Hudson, and the title of my poem is So Close But So Far. Distance in time, the things that affect me worse in my life. See now, I only been breathing for 13 years, but out of those 13 years, since this June, I haven't seen my family in 7 years. And now when I went to go see them, I only had that month long to talk about my childhood, and now I got the cuts and bruises in my body. See, I never really got to do that. I never got to go to my grandma's house because I was mad at my mama. I never got to go to my auntie or my uncle's house because my big brother or my big sister were picking on me. See, I never got to do any of that. The thing that happened when I sat down at that table for the second time of my life was asking them what their names were, because it's been so long and I couldn't remember them. See, that went on for weeks and weeks and almost the whole trip, and I felt ashamed of myself, but there was nothing I could do. See, that only made me push harder. It made me push harder because I want to be there for my new baby cousin. I was born a month ago, and the only thing I got to see of him is a picture. See, I want to be there for my grandma's last breaths. I want to be there for my uncle because he's been my mentor since day one, because he has to work 3 jobs per day because we're not there to help pay. See, the funny thing is that I thought I had it the worst. Little do you know, my little cousin asks for me every night and every day, and when he wakes up but goes to sleep for the next day. See, he asks my uncle, is he going to come any time or any day? And he says, I don't know. He doesn't have a say because he's going to crush his little baby boy's dream. See, and then he comes to ask me, are you going to come? And I said it might not be until another 7 years. See, he told me the day I came back that he had a dream, that he saw me in the daylight those exact 5,000 miles away. And all I said is, all I could do is tell you I love you, because I can't even hug you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Winton, and my poem is entitled Bay. Black and educated. We fought for our rights to get what was right. That's why we are the people in the light. Black and educated. Many single African American women going from work to school in the same 24 hours. Sometimes I wonder how they do it. I get so emotional when people criticize them for doing what is right. If only you took the time to walk in their shoes. Black and educated. Many single African American men that work so hard for their money, they think the man left his family because he's broke, but really he's working 3 jobs in the same day, just not getting enough pay. Black and educated. I feel the need to speak upon this topic because this affects my everyday living. I am black and educated. Thank you.
My name is Markel Saliki, and the title of my poem is Will. Dear self, how we ever reach our goals without feeling the feeling of defeat. This is what makes me who I am. My every second, minute, hour in the gym. The feeling of nearly drowning and my passion in being forced to swim. Box jumps and treadmills, touching the rim. 24-second shot clock. Over the defender, I shoot a teardrop. I'm going for a mile while my peers watch. You see, I once before felt sunken like Titanic. They say my form ugly, but it's wet as the Atlantic. In and out a wave is giving you mad chills, and them dribble moves I lay, leaving ankles like bad wheels. Wilt scored 100 in the game. I'm somewhat like Wilt. I'm in Poetry Hall of Fame. Like Wilt with his 100, but my stances changed the game. I don't do it for the fame. I do it for family.
Hi, my name is Trinity, and the title of my poem is called Different. I want to say what's on my mind, but my words are hard to find. These feelings that I feel are something so real. It was first grade, almost a decade. Hair in a poof ball, peace sign, purple dress. Boy, did I look a mess. Little black girl all ready to go, pencils lined up, row by row. Hoping not to be the teacher's pet, my mind was set on trying to learn the alphabet. Students are coming in, taking their seats. They all start to stare at me. It felt as if I was a new animal in the cage. Ever since that day, I knew it wasn't going to be the same. 6-year-old me didn't know I was going to be judged because of my skin. I didn't know what to do, so I just raised my chin. People will pick on you because of your skin and culture. Pick at us like we're dead corpse and they're the vulture. But remember to keep your head up no matter what. What goes around comes around, and that's just our luck.
You never know if someone's doing all right. You never know if someone's willing to take their own life. I could be dying inside, but when you ask, I say I'm fine. I do this because I don't want it to be publicized. Because all the stuff nowadays gets me depressed or anxiety. Happy days are the ways that I strive to be. Because nowadays you can't show how you feel. Us today, we are too afraid to keep it real. But I can't talk because I guess I'm afraid too. Too afraid of what you'll say, and that's including what you'll do. And usually I put on a good and happy persona. We think we know each other, but in reality I barely know you. You see, I'm trying to set it straight so I can meditate, trying to levitate, go and step away, because this haters gonna hate no matter what you're gonna say. You can tell me that I'm wrong, but in my heart I'm feeling right. This is just a lyrical song. I don't want to start any fights. I'm just trying to keep it real, because after this you probably never know what is my deal. And you see, I've kept secrets from my loved ones once, and that's because I want to keep their feelings above. Because I feel like I got the whole world on my shoulders, but I won't ever tell them because I don't want to burden them with a single boulder. And that's just what I do, try to make others happy so I can see them smile. Don't want to show others that I'm sad because then they'll add them to the pile. And believe it or not, smiles will make me happy for a while. But it never lasts long enough, and when I try to tell people my stuff, it seems like too much, and then up I shut, and then I end up blowing up. And then it hurts because then your parents get concerned. It feels like it got worse because you gave them a burden, but it's better than being put on an RIP shirt.